Hi, hello and namaste. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Preeti Rao and I am both a real estate and a mortgage broker for close to 20 years. Now, last week I spoke about the difference between foreclosure and power of sale, and the most significant difference between the method of power of sale and foreclosure is that when a property goes into foreclosure, the lender takes over the ownership of the property. The lender is responsible for all potential gains on that property as well as all the liabilities. Foreclosures typically involve a lengthy court proceedings to carry out and can be very costly. When taking over ownership of the property, the lender is entitled to keep any profits made but does not have the legal right to sue the borrower if there is any shortfalls. Whereas in a power of sale process, the lender has been given the power to sell the home. Now, the homeowner still owns the home, but the lender now has a legal right to sell it. Any profits made on the sale of the property legally goes back to the property owner, and if there is a shortfall, the owner is responsible to make up for that shortfall. Now, foreclosures are not common in Canada, and some gurus tell me it's illegal to try and obtain a foreclosure on a borrower's home. So if power of sale is the only method, what is the process, and is there a method to get out of the power of sale? Let me teach you how. But first, you know the drill. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, tap that bell icon. It gets me motivated to keep you up to date with everything real estate. So basically, first, the borrower defaults on their mortgage. Then, the lender delivers a notice of sale document. The borrower is given time to pay off the mortgage debt, and if they fail, the lender then applies to take possession of the property. The lender will evict the homeowners and take possession of the property and proceed to sell the property at fair market value. For us to know the methods to stop a power of sale, we have to first know the outline of the power of sale timeline in Ontario. So once the lender delivers a notice of sale document, now the lender must wait at least 15 days from the initial default in order to send the notice of sale of document. This document must be sent to all borrowers on the property and all lenders on the property, as well as any guarantors for the mortgage. It must include the following information: the court file number, the address of the property, the date the notice was sent, and the amount of money that the lender is owed, and the final date the money can be paid before the next legal step is taken. Now remember, if it doesn't have all this information, then it may not be a legal or a legitimate notice of sale. Next, the borrower is given time to pay off the mortgage debt. The last date to pay the debt must be at least 35 days after the notice is sent. If the last day to pay is less than 35 days, the notice of sale is not legally valid. The amount the lenders request at this point is typically the value of the arrears plus fees, which is an amount much smaller than the entire value of the mortgage. In order to pay, you must contact the lender's lawyer right away. If you fail to do so and the 35 days are gone, then the lender applies to take possession of the property and continues with the power of sale process, which will allow them to eventually sell the property. After this period, the lender sends a statement of claim for the entire mortgage amount. This is usually much greater than the arrears plus fees amount that was requested in the notice of sale, and the borrower no longer has the option to continue the mortgage. Once the courts grant the lender's judgment, the lender can then arrange to send a writ of possession to the local sheriff's office. The sheriff, who is considered to be an officer of the court, will arrange a day to evict the property's occupants and change the locks. See, the sheriff will not just send notice to the property's occupants. The occupants are given advance notice, so there is time for them to find a new place and move out their possession. The eviction notice is usually placed on the front door of the property, and it aligns with the date and time that eviction will take place. After the eviction, the locks on the property will be changed. The property will be listed for sale, usually by a licensed real estate agent. Once the property is sold, the proceeds from the sale are paid out in a particular orderly fashion. First, all fees relating to the sale of the property are paid, including real estate fees, lawyer fees, and other related costs. The mortgages must be paid off in order in which they are placed on the property. After that, any other debts or liens, security on the property must be paid off. And then, after all of that is paid, if any money is remaining, that must go to the former homeowner. Now, If you find yourself in this sticky situation, there are three options available to you. 1. Take out a new first mortgage with a different bank, which actually sounds easier than it really is. It all depends on your situation. Number 2, take out a second mortgage if there is enough equity to pay off all these debts. Personally, I would not recommend this because you may put yourself in a messier situation. Or finally, option number 3, try and sell the property before the power of sale proceedings start. This way you take control over the entire situation and are in the process to keep more money in your pocket. Now, please note that I am not a lawyer, and this video is just an overview of how the power of sale process works, and this is for information purpose only. There are many variables that can impact a power of sale, too many to include in detail in this video. But if you are facing a power of sale, it is strongly recommended to find a very good lawyer to work on your behalf. Also, to seek out professionals like me who can actually help you both in the real estate and the mortgage aspect of this. So, if you have any questions and want clarifications, please do not hesitate to call me. If you still don't know who I am, just go check out my rating on Google and read my client reviews. Till then, take care. And if you found value or liked this video and would like to see more content, click on these boxes on the screen. Once again, my name is Preeti Rao. My contact information is in the description box below. Make sure to hit like, share, subscribe, and the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to call me because I hold the key that opens the door to your dream home.